options for treatment of moderate to severe joint pain. Our patients experience little to no downtime from our procedures, and the results are remarkable. They've had 14 years of successful treatments with patients from 35 states because of an effective word-of-mouth traffic. Learn more about how you can get lasting results for joint pain today at southpointmedical.com or call 402-323-8400.
Y'all feeling lucky? Luke Combs here, and I have an exclusive opportunity for you to win $500,000 by joining me in the Living Lucky with Luke Combs lottery experience. When it rains, it pours for lucky fans and lot players who enter to win a chance of a lifetime. Join me in Nashville for a private concert at the iconic Ryman Auditorium in 2024. One lucky winner will have the chance to walk away with $500,000 at the end of the show.
Details at nelottery.com. Living Lucky with Luke Combs ticket top prize odds 1 in 128,000.
Hey, moms and dads, bring the whole crew to a Salt Dogs baseball game and unleash the fun. Visit Haymarket Park all summer for fireworks Fridays, souvenir Saturdays, Sunday family fun days, and more. With 50 home games, even weekdays can be unforgettable. Planning an event? Make it a home run with group discounts. When you need an outing the whole family will enjoy, unleash the fun with the Salt Dogs. Call 402-474-2255 or visit saltdogs.com for tickets.
Hey guys, Jake Sorensen here from Early Break, and on behalf of the entire 93.7 The Ticket team, we are excited to announce this fall we are teaming up with Husker Extra for the Big Red Brunch. We'll have big names from now and the past from Husker sports, and that all starts on Wednesday, August 9th for the Big Red Brunch Golf Scramble at Tiburon Golf Club in Gretna. Sign up to play today at omaha.com and find the Big Red Brunch tab. You won't want to miss this on August 9th at Tiburon in Gretna.
Proud to be voted Best Vape Shop.
Generation V
is thrilled to announce our newest location is now open at 27th and Superior.
Generation V.
Explore the largest selection of vape, Delta 8, Kratom, all your favorite brands of disposables, e-liquid, and premium THCA flower.
Generation V.
We'll guide you through our extensive collection to help you find the perfect fit.
Generation V.
With locations in Lincoln, Omaha, Seward, York, Kearney, and Beatrice. Visit our newest store now open at 27th and Superior in Lincoln. GenerationV.com. E-cigs contain nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red! Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
Arnold's Tavern in Havelock is the place to be this summer and the best place in town for shuffleboard. Come on Wednesdays and learn from some of the best players in town for the shuffleboard corner for just $5 and get your first drink on the house. Come on Sundays for open house league all day starting at 11 a.m. and enjoy $3 tall boys and $3 wells. Happy hour is every day from 3 to 6 p.m. and you are always welcome to bring in your own food. Arnold's Tavern in the heart of Havelock.
Summertime is in full swing, and it's time to get to work on outdoor projects. Deck City is a great place to start as Lincoln's local source for everything decks. Deck City has everything you need to build the deck of your dreams, from treated lumber to Westbury aluminum railings and TimberTech composite decking. They offer advice from real deck professionals to give you proper guidance to make your project go smoothly. Call them today to schedule an appointment at 402-480-6671. Go online at deckcityne.com or visit their new location just north of 33rd and Cornhusker Highway. Deck City, your local deck experts.
When you're high, you feel different. Think different, you talk different, you draw different, you listen to music different, but you probably knew that. Problem is, you also drive different, and not in a good way. That's why driving high is illegal everywhere. So if you're high, just don't drive. Make a plan to get a sober ride. Because if you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Y'all feeling lucky? Luke Combs here, and I have an exclusive opportunity for you to win $100 by joining me in the Living Lucky with Luke Combs lottery experience. When it rains, it pours for lucky fans and lottery players who enter to win a chance of a lifetime. Join me in Nashville for a private concert at the iconic Ryman Auditorium in 2024. One lucky chance to walk away with $500,000 at the end of the show.
Details at lottery.com. Living Lucky with Luke Combs ticket top prize odds 1 in 128,000.
Welcome into the drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 great wins for Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history. We may have seen one of the top tonight.
Dan Hills on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. It is Monday. This is the drive on 93.7 The Ticket. AD's already laughing, so prepare yourself for what might happen.
Oh, what a night. Late December back in 93. Number 83
was a very special time for me.
I don't know that song.
Oh, boy.
Fellas, it is Monday. It's a new week. And you know what? It's July 10th. This week is, as the Spillover Sip and Coach and Jake were talking about, Big 12 Media Day is this week, SEC the following week, then it's the Big 10. Fellas, it's go time now. It is go time. I'm excited.
Yes.
Nick, okay, man. Nick, I mean, I got to say this, man.
Uh-oh.
What did I do?
Uh-oh.
You're looking melancholy this morning, man. I brought up golf.
I can't.
His allergies are kicking his booty.
Dude, your eyes are swollen a little bit.
Yeah, I can't breathe. Like, here's the thing. They'll be fine by like 9:30.
So just like when you...
It's just
waking
it's
up.
like when I wake up for the
Wake
first like
me up.
2 hours, 2.5 hours.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So they'll clear up when?
9:30.
10:30. He'll be back.
Yeah. No, I feel fine. Other than like my nose doesn't stop running. My allergies are killing me.
Dude, that sucks.
Yeah.
Anything you could take for that?
I take a pill. I take an allergy pill.
And that doesn't...
Oh, it works.
Cured.
I mean, it works.
But it
for
takes
like
a little bit for it to kick in.
It takes a little bit for it to kick in.
Did it bother you yesterday when you were playing?
No.
Dang.
I was fine. Yeah. I wish I could blame yesterday's game on the
The allergies.
on the allergies.
Instead of the alcohol, it's allergies. Blame it on allergies.
Because I played well on Saturday. I thought, all right, I'm gonna just stay without the alcohol tonight.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, because I played well on Saturday with a little bit of alcohol.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, oh, Sunday I'll stay away from the alcohol, play even better. I played 10 times worse. I don't know if I just needed to oil my, but now that was after 2 slow pitch games. So that's
wait a minute, you played 2 slow pitch games yesterday and they wouldn't play golf?
3:15, 4:15, then golf at 5:30.
Dude's an athlete.
Dude, there's no way, man.
I'm hurting.
Even when I was 22, I'm not doing that.
I'm hurting today. Plus 18 the night before. Plus the Friday activities.
Yeah.
No.
So it was a good weekend. It was all right.
Raff, what about you, big dog?
Oh, what did I do this weekend? Let's see here.
Well, I chose not to hang out with
Friday night.
Friday.
I went to bed early.
You did.
Got yelled at.
I did. You did.
I did. You did. But I went to bed. I kind of had like a little bit. It wasn't really a stomach ache, but it kind of was. But it kind of was. It's Friday night.
Uh-huh.
I think I probly ate too much, but I can't remember what I had for dinner.
Is that camaraderie? Friendship. Keno.
But I woke up, feeling fresh, then headed out, played golf on Saturday. Golf fairly decent. I had some blow up holes, but not too bad. Not too bad.
You had a birdie though, didn't you? Did you have a birdie on Friday? No, I was Acom that had the birdie.
Yeah, Acom.
Acom had a long putt for birdie on Saturday morning.
I'm at 89, and I'm not upset.
Oh, that's not bad.
And I had like some holes where I was just like,
well, see, so this is how yesterday went. I was 5 over through 11 holes, guys.
Dang.
Okay.
Tiger Woods.
I was playing well. And I wasn't. I kept my driver in the bag. That's probably why I stayed in the fairway.
With your 3-wood instead?
Yeah, went with my 4-iron.
That's
Because
not a bad play.
I can hit my 4-iron about 225. So
Why not?
As long as it stays in the middle of the
Why
fairway,
not?
that's all I care about. Plus, we were playing at Crooked Creek. It's not incredibly long.
Right.
We were tipping it out, but like it's not incredibly long with the tips. So anyway, I was 5 over through 11 holes, and I go, I'm going to pull out the driver this hole.
Yeah, that a boy. That a boy. How to do it.
That was the beginning of the end, huh?
Water, and then the
man.
self-confidence just went down the crapper, and I chunked an approach shot. I chunked a wedge. I ended up quadding that hole. So quickly, that's 9 over through 12.
Mhm.
And then I tripled the next hole. So that's 12 over through 13, which still isn't horrible.
Yeah.
But just after that, I was like, I'm in no mood. I went 8 over, or I guess 7 over in 2 holes.
Oh, snaps.
When I went 5 over
through 11.
Huh.
I don't know. My game completely lost. I completely lost.
You know,
it.
golf is like that, man. It's just up and down. But yeah, can that driver until you get to connect with Elgert, man.
Yep.
Can it?
It's
If you can hit your
happening this
4,
weekend.
yeah, you can hit
It's
your
happening
4-iron
this
that long. You get your hybrids that long. Your 3-wood, it ain't worth it.
It's happening.
Saturday was a good time with the guys. Me, Raff.
Where'd you guys play?
Played at Woodland Hills.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I saw the video. That's
yeah.
how I knew that's
My
right.
childhood friends I grew up with, Acom, EU, Troy Bothy, Torrance Banks. Had a good time.
Nice.
A lot of trash talking. I shot 42 on the front. I think 46 on the back is what I shot. But I had 1 triple, which killed me. And the thing that was so stupid about it, I was in the middle of the dang fairway. And being AD, hack.
Yep. My putting was atrocious on Saturday. Sunday, on number 1, I drained probably an 18-footer for par to save my par. And I go, okay, maybe today's not going to be too bad.
Yeah.
And it was bad.
Yeah, it was a good time. First of all, the weather, hopefully you guys listening out there and gals listening got a chance to get outside, regardless was fishing, golfing, just sit in your backyard. I mean, sitting on your porch. The weather was gorgeous on Saturday and Sunday. Sunday was laid back, church in the morning. Then I went and got a new phone yesterday, man.
Yep.
So I went to what's that place
called?
called?
Did you get an Android?
I was to say, did you?
What'd you call me?
Did you get an Android?
What'd you call me?
Did you get an Android?
Never.
Okay, so this is weird.
Never. I would never get Android.
Okay, well,
to each their own.
Well,
to Andrews, God bless you, but I'm an Apple guy.
So this is crazy because usually when you send like a mass text message or whatever, I have
to resend it to you because it says undeliverable.
But
because you're the Android guy.
But now you did it, and like usually I get it and I have to like hit download or whatever. But you sent that picture out of
Torrance.
It's
funny.
And it didn't have to do it. It went straight
It might,
to my phone.
You know what? It might be the technology because
I was like, AD's got an Android now.
No, never. You got a better chance to seeing me, I don't know, doing a lot of stuff, but not an Android. I think it might be the technology of this new phone though, because the 14 Max.
Yeah.
14 Max.
I did. Yeah. And you know what, dude? I went in, I had no intentions of getting a new phone, but my screen the protector was cracked on it. And I can't stand a cracked screen or protector. I finally said, okay. So we were waiting for lunch at Icon. What's that place remember Val's used to be at right there in Pine Lake?
Oh yeah.
Icon something. It's a noodles ramen place.
Yep.
Really good. So we had a little wait. So I took my phone over to the phone store that was right there. I don't even know who my provider is. They bought Sprint. What is the name of them?
Is it T-Mobile?
T-Mobile, yeah. So I go to T-Mobile. The guy, I said, hey, give me some breakdowns, some numbers, just upgrading the phone. I'll come back after I eat. So when they ate, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I got the spicy seafood something. It was good at the moment. I paid for it at the gym this morning.
Oh
yeah, I know.
Man, it was like Mount St. Helens in my stomach.
I know something about that. Some crazy dude had
Raff,
Burger King Saturday night.
Raff, tell me your golf story about this, man. It is
Not
freaking
you.
hilarious, dude. Hey,
we're boycotting that place.
I know.
Hey, tell him what. Oh, he paid for it though. Tell him the story, man.
Good.
This is epic.
I'll tell the story. Why not? So we go golfing at 6:30 yesterday morning, and I had Burger King the night before. Thought I was going to be good. Well, at Newmark, we usually golf the white course.
Yep.
Well, a bunch of cows got loose back on that gold course caused $100,000 in damage.
Hundo.
The
Hundo.
The cows. So we had to play the blue and the red course. So we started out on the blue course, and you play up, back, and then you go and you play that par 3.
Yep.
And then you go up to the road, next to the road there on Old Cheney, I think it is. Burger King hits.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Tell them what you did.
So I'm like sitting there, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is horrible. I have no place to go. Well, I'm looking around, and all of a sudden I see the Shell station.
That one on 84th.
I'm like, the Shell station. So I look over at my buddy Nick, the Dactyl, is what we call him. I look up the Dactyl and I say, all right, here's the deal. I hate this hole anyway.
Is it the par 4 that goes
Around
that goofy one?
Such a small green.
Yeah.
I'm like, here's the deal. I'm taking the cart. I'm going to Shell station. So I drove the cart down the sidewalk all the way up close to 84th. I parked the cart right before the corner of 84th. Take off jogging across the street.
84th and Old Cheney.
Get up to the Shell station. Do what I needed to do. Let me recommend, if you ever need to use the restroom on the blue course, the Shell station's got great bathrooms.
You should have just taken the golf cart the entire way.
He wasn't gonna make it.
I don't think.
No, he can't take it across the street. I mean, that you're looking at some problems at that point.
Yeah. I just took it down the sidewalk,
Maybe.
parked it.
I think they would understand in the case of emergency.
Oh, it was an emergency, but I survived, and
that's insane.
And the rest of the day was just pretty.
Absolutely eviscerated the bathroom at Shell Station.
Did you buy anything? Did you get a candy bar to thank them?
Well, that was like I was telling.
No, he did not eat any candy bars after that.
I was telling AD yesterday. I was like, that's a whole different kind of walk of shame. Is when you walk in, you go, hey, use the restroom, walk out, say bye.
My work here is done.
Don't go in there for about a minute.
I'm sorry to tell you this, but the paint is falling off the walls.
You're really gonna get that faulty handle.
In fact, I would tell all your clients, your members, and customers, do not light a smoke within 100 yards of that bathroom.
Have a great day.
just have to jiggle the handle a little bit.
In fact, Raff put a sign up that says "out of service."
Dude, anonymous Cubs fan says, "Been there, same hole, same station."
So I wasn't the first. I thought I saw golf cart tracks down the sidewalk. I survived.
And we come back. We're going to read a few texts, folks. We got a lot of sports to talk about coming back up. We have 2 Huskers that were drafted for the first time in history. 2 teammates were drafted, 1 and 2, not from Nebraska, but I think you know the school, which we'll talk about as well. Yes, there's something brewing too, not only in Raff's stomach on last Friday, but there was something brewing at Northwestern, and it is not a good situation. Huskers start fall camp in less than 28 days, folks. Actually, even less than that, less than 28 days. We got a lot to talk about. It's Monday. Hope you're enjoying the start to your new week. It's July 10th. This is The Drive. AD Raff, Nick holding it down. Ticket.
Y'all feeling lucky? Luke Combs here, and I have an exclusive opportunity for you to win $500,000 by joining me, Luke Combs Lottery Experience. When it rains, it pours. For lucky fans and lottery players, enter to win a lifetime. Join me in Nashville for the Iconium 2024. One lucky winner will have the chance to walk away with $500,000 at the end of the show.
Details at nelottery.com. Living Lucky with Luke Combs ticket top prize odds 1 in 128,000.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
Summer is near. Now's the time to clean or replace your furnace filter to get the most out of your AC. Find energy-saving tips at les.com/save-energy.
Hey, you got any gum?
Yeah, check my backpack.
What's this?
Oh, that's naloxone. It can reverse an opioid overdose. I decided to always keep it on me after my friend almost died. It saved his life.
I'm so sorry. That makes me want to have it with me too.
You totally should. Check the pharmacy. It'll be really easy to get and it's easy to use.
I definitely will. Thanks.
Paid for by the CDC. Sponsored by Nebraska DHHS. Aired with the Nebraska Broncos Association and this station.
Summertime is in full swing, and it's time to get to work on outdoor. Deck City is a great place to start as Lincoln's local source for everything decks. Deck City has everything you need to build the deck of your dreams, from treated lumber to Westbury aluminum railings and TimberTech composite decking. They offer advice from real deck professionals to give you proper guidance to make your project go smoothly. Call them today to schedule an appointment at 402-480-6671. Online at deckcityne.com or visit the location just north of 33rd and Cornhusker Highway. Deck City, your local deck experts.
Early break with Sip and Jake.
Quick question. Where does the term dog pile? Because I've never seen a pile of dogs. I've never, if we've ever seen just driving down the road, there's like, well, there's 12 dogs. So where does dog pile come from?
Well, that's a good question.
And that is a standard.
That's a good question.
If you say dog pile to anyone, they know it.
Yeah.
It's dog pile. Never seen a pile of dogs. Never in my life.
I want to know where that comes from.
Early break with Sip and Jake from 6 to 8 every weekday morning.
Dad, it's a great way to make a moment with your kids. First, I hold my hands out like they're on a steering wheel. Then I look over my shoulder. Next, I put it in reverse. Visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
If you have concerns about your water, just call Bryant. If your water doesn't look right, smell right, or taste right, Bryant can help. If your water has high levels of iron, Bryant can help. If you're tired of foggy dishes and dingy clothes, Bryant can help. Whatever your home water needs are, Bryant is here with a solution to fit your needs. Be sure about your water. Just call 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Ironhide Construction is hiring. They're looking for hardworking, self-motivated individuals who are team players. Ironhide Construction has openings for an experienced project manager, estimator, apprentice, skilled laborer, and erector or installer. They will train the right people and make sure you understand the position and requirements. At Ironhide Construction, it's own it, be honest, and do it. Apply today and learn more about their other benefits at ironhideconstruction.com, where they're committed to you every step of the way.
Arnold's Tavern in Havelock is the place to be this summer and the best place in town for shuffleboard. Come on Wednesdays and learn from some of the best players in town for the shuffleboard corner for just $5 and get your first drink on the house. Come on Sundays for open house league all day starting at 11 a.m. and enjoy $3 tall boys and $3 wells. Happy hour is every day 3 p.m. and you are always welcome to bring in your own food. Arnold's Tavern in the heart of Havelock.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Are you ready to upgrade your combine? Don't wait. Act now to choose from the widest selection of used combines at Acres Equipment. Acres, the nation's largest John Deere combine dealer, is offering 2.9% interest for 60 months on over 100 pre-owned combines. Go to acres.com to view a huge inventory of low-hour, late-model John Deere combines. Find what you like, and we'll deliver it to your farm for free. Acres, solutions for every field.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions. This is The Drive with AD and Raff. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It's Monday. It's Monday, folks. We are back on the Jive, the Ticket. We're talking one of our teammates on the phone.
Heck yeah,
Kurt from the crew from A1 Auto. Yes, we got Kurt and Kendall. Man, those guys keep it down. So we had to
got car issues.
And we had to wait to see what was going on. I need to get my brake pads done, man. I'm getting ready. I'm getting tired. I love it, but the big car is going, man. The big truck is about to go bye-bye.
Goodbye, big truck.
I don't need a Suburban anymore, man.
He's getting a Porsche.
Well, I was saying, what were we looking at?
Just something smaller. Just, Tahoe, some hybrid vehicle. Just a hybrid.
Tahoe's not small.
Well, smaller than the Suburban.
Smaller than the Suburban.
Like even a Cherokee or something like that, man.
Oh, there you go.
Just something. I just don't need all that space anymore.
What you look good in? A Bronco.
Because it has the name Bronco in it. I refuse to do it, dude. I refuse to do it. See, you know what, Nick? Cue up our sound bites, please. See, I thought we were going to have a good Monday, and Bronco Delirious over here, Delirious Bronco brings up. Actually, I'm gonna say this to Raff. Those new Broncos are. I mean, in spite of the name, I don't even put a fine vehicle in the same sentence as that raggedy team you got to the west. But those Broncos are some sweet rides. Yes.
Holy cow, that was loud.
Yes.
The Broncos are pathetic.
Yes. Yes. So if anybody on the text line has got a good place for me to go look at some smaller SUVs, let me know. I'm looking for something smaller, man. I know Sid.
John always got some car lots in Denver.
God, can we go 5 seconds without that? Nick, let's get you play something, man. I
gotta find something here. Hold on.
Oh my gosh. So yes, I'm getting rid of it, but Kendall and those guys, Kendall and Kurt at A1 Auto always take care of us. What we got, Nick?
You must be crazy. Hey, good.
Sorry, I don't know where that came from.
I do, from your delirious.
You must be out of your damn mind.
Yes. Keep them ready, Nick.
They're alive.
David,
I'm better now.
No, you're not. David from Renew. Yes, you did play a little golf this weekend, and we've seen great pictures too. By the way, brother,
it's crazy.
Always great
David
pictures.
never invites us.
Oh no! Here we go, stirring it up.
Oh, man.
Unknown Texter says I shot a 43 on the front nine, was feeling good, got to hole 11 and all fell off the rails. Had a 9 on that hole after hitting the roof of a house and shaking a few shots. Hey, brother, I feel you. Garbologist, yes, I did. Back me and Raff read that email yesterday. Nick, I sent that to you. I know you're busy.
We're good.
We will be in touch with you, man, because I think you got some great points on there, brother. So yeah, that will definitely be something, a phone call I will have with you, because I got some ideas for you that you can really take this to the forefront, because I think you got some great things on there. Unknown Texter says we need to bring Raff over from the dark side. Yes, we do. But good luck with that, though. Good luck with that. Let me see. Giltner says beautiful weather this weekend. I took my boys out golfing both Saturday and Sunday. They're 13 and 10. Learning to love this game. Hey, Giltner, keep doing it. It's lifelong memories you create with them, man. Lifelong memories. I love it. No, Texas says you better go fill up your gas tank, Raff. Get
to the Shell station. Shell station. I will fill up my gas tank there next time. I promise.
It's a good thing it's not on the north side of town.
Yeah. No telling what he would have did to the bathroom of the north side.
I'm not going back.
He would have sprayed some graffiti after his set. After he was done with his Raff was here.
Nobody tags a restroom stall like I do.
Unknown Texas says those cows did some major damage. Utterly disappointment. I like that. Got the udders. We move league tonight to another course. Wow. Difference of Taco Bell, anonymous Cubs fan says. No, I am not going to hire a full-time private driver. That is way too much. No, I like to drive my own. Chase Longster, hang in there, brother. Hang in there, homie. Hang in there. The OJCJ says app. He says the app is kind of glitchy this morning. Keeps rebooting on both my devices. What do you think? Way to check on that?
I'm not sure. We've been working at it the last couple of days because we had a couple issues on Friday as well. So we're aware of what's going on.
Okay. All right. Thunder Not Collins says, put some respect on that name, AD. He's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Raff.
Welcome to the Hall of Fame. I probably need to call Southeast and get the details on that. They probably already had the function, and I just missed it.
You're too busy talking about it. Hey, when is that event? Raff, it was 2 weeks ago.
Raff, we revoked your Hall of Fame induction.
Probably. The best was this weekend at Woodland Hills. Wally McNaught and his wife have a bench out there, and Wally McNaught was like famed athletic director. I think he's the basketball coach there too, or maybe
back
not.
in the day.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
and he's like, I mean, he did tons and tons and tons of stuff for Southeast, and I'm like, well, I got to sit down on the bench, 2 Hall of Famers together. Wally did a lot, Raff did nothing.
This is horrible.
But we look good.
He totally desecrated that bench by making those statements.
Are we gonna have to attend his Hall of Fame induction ceremony?
Yes.
Not a chance. He's not even going. In fact, I don't even know if you're invited to your own Hall of Fame induction, were you?
I was invited. I just have to make the call.
The entire team of 91.
How many do you think I'll show up?
Well, the ones that won.
Raff will be like, I'm not sure where the other 95 guys are, but I'm not missing
not be hilarious. The entire team does not, and I'm the only one that shows up.
What position did you play?
Bench.
Right bench. Chris Raff.
His teammates are going, who the hell's Chris Raff?
I can hear it now. Chris, would you like to maybe come up and say a few words? Well, yeah, I'd like to.
I always thought he was the water boy.
Ooh, I was good at that too. Getting ran over by Eric Anderson. That was always fun. Getting hit by John Hess.
That's awesome.
The memories. Watching Ty Good run by me, saying, how does he run a 4.4 and I run a 5.893 in the 20?
Well, fellas, there's some baseball news, and it's actually a lot of news, man. LSU's Paul Skeens and Dylan Cruz, first teammates to go 1 and 2 in the MLB draft history. Guys, how significant is that for you and your teammate? We come back, we want to dive some more on that before we get to history.
Did you guys see? I mean, it's awesome that they got drafted 1 and 2 first time, but do you know who Dylan Cruz hit his first collegiate home run off of? Paul Skeens.
When he was at
Air Force
yeah.
first.
That is crazy.
That is crazy.
And then they
became teammates at 1 and 2.
That's wild.
Well, Bryce Matthews of Nebraska goes 28th to Houston.
Yeah, let's go, Big Red.
Big Bryce. And Max Anderson, 45th in the second round to the Detroit Tigers.
Nice.
Which we'll elaborate more on when we come back because we have history when we come back. But the significance of that with 1 and 2, the first time they made history. So when we come back, we'll talk about that. This is The Drive. AD, Raff, and Nick holding it down on the ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Are you ready to upgrade your combine? Don't wait. Act now to choose from the widest selection of used combines at Acres Equipment. Acres, the nation's largest John Deere combine dealer, is offering 2.9% interest for 60 months on over 100 pre-owned combines. Go to acres.com to view a huge inventory of low-hour, late-model John Deere combines. Find what you like, and we'll deliver it to your farm for free. Acres, solutions for every field.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. See the black and white trucks. You know that is dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
Ironhide Construction is hiring. They're looking for hardworking, self-motivated individuals who are team players. Iron Height Construction has openings for an experienced project manager, estimator, apprentice, skilled laborer, and erector or installer. They will train the right people and make sure you understand the position and requirements. Iron Height Construction, it's own it, be honest, and do it right. Apply today and learn more about their other benefits at ironheightconstruction.com, where they're committed to you every step of the way.
Summertime is in full swing, and it's time to get to work on outdoor projects. Deck City is a great place to start as Lincoln's local source for everything decks. Deck City has everything you need to build the deck of your dreams, from treated lumber to Westbury aluminum railings and TimberTech composite decking. They offer advice from real deck professionals to give you proper guidance to make your project go smoothly. Call them today to schedule an appointment at 402-480-6671. Go online at deckcityne.com or visit their new location just north of 33rd and Cornhusker Highway. Deck City, your local deck experts.
Summer is near. Now's the time to clean or replace your furnace filter to get the most out of your AC. Find energy-saving tips at les.com/save-energy.
Load up on meat and more this summer at the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese at 84th and Havelock. This week's specials through July 11th are flat iron steaks for just $12.99 per pound, a $2 discount per pound from normal price. Plus, big news, they have 2 new locations opening soon at 27th and Yale in Lincoln and 168th and Maple in Omaha, with soft openings in mid-July. Get to the Mercado today for the best meat in town.
This is Brad with Midwest Bank, proudly serving our Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank, making local decisions, supporting local organizations, and helping local businesses and farms succeed. We are dedicated to serving our clients and helping them meet their financial needs with sound, innovative banking solutions. From an array of checking and deposit accounts, cash management services, to small business, real estate, and ag lending. We're here for you. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwestbank.com. Member FDIC.
Whether you're looking for a place to call home or trying to sell your current home, you want to make it as easy as possible. So why not use a realtor that works harder so you don't have to? The Carpe Diem team at Nebraska Realty is your go-to realty for all your residential and commercial needs. They pride themselves on working hard and making your life as easy as possible while educating you every step of the way. Contact the Carpe Diem team, whether it be buying, selling, building, investing, or even commercial real estate. Give them a call today at 402-429-8121.
If you're in Lincoln, Waverly, or the surrounding area, listen up. Select Plumbing gets it right the first time on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from losing other issues. Call today for a free estimate at 402-560-6197. Plus, they're hiring service plumbers. If you're in Lincoln, Waverly, or the surrounding area, contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Fox KFXL weather brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Electrical and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln Forest will see lots of sunshine, but lots of warmth too. We'll see a high of around 93. Tonight, we'll see a chance of showers and storms in the low of around 67. Tomorrow, repeat of today with more sunshine in the lots of storms late in the day. Tomorrow, we'll see it around 92. I'll just Kyle Tucker from 92.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Monday, AD. It's about that time.
Yeah, it is that time. It is time for history.
Now punting.
Much about history. Don't know much of biology. Don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. Before we go to history, unknown texter says, AD, did you see a guy and his son cutting down a tree by 7 T-Box at Woodland Hills? That was me. I don't know. Raff, 7 T-Box.
Yes. They were, I think it's that,
because 9 is a short one.
Well, it's that par 3.
8.
You know, there's par 3 over the lake. And then there's that dog leg right.
Yep.
They were those guys that were standing behind us. There were two guys that were
Yeah.
behind us. Yes, we saw you.
You did. I was just so because it was that part the par 3, right?
No, it's that weird par 4 that the dog leg left where you have to.
Oh, then it cuts off.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
They were those guys that were standing right behind us.
I didn't realize that.
They were sawing trees. Yep.
You should have said what's happening.
Say hi next time.
Yeah, you may have mistaken me and 3 other black guys, but Raff he's kind of different. He's huge. One of these things be on the wrong thing. Got 6'8" white dude, bunch of short brothers. Yeah,
hitting bombs.
Yeah, they had a lot of trees down at Woodland Hills after that storm.
Really?
Man. There was a lot of trees down, man. So hopefully Woodland Hills, they're getting that all taken. Course still looked great though. Course was still in amazing shape. But let's play history, man. Let's roll with it.
What you got today, guys?
We haven't played the song yet.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, he went left.
We already played it? Dang, I wasn't paying attention. I was reading the text messages.
AD went left again. AD went left.
Dang, I guess I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy reading the text line.
Now punting again.
That was a short series.
AD's left again.
Oh my goodness.
Punting again.
And for some reason, he's jogging back onto the field.
The listeners are like, no, we already punted.
Please don't punt again. Go for it.
Go for it. It's 4th and 15. You got this.
Go for it. Chuck it deep.
Hey, that just shows you how in tune I was really deep reading into the text.
He's like, let's play the song. I'm like,
the master's like, Nick, what do you got? We got to play the music first.
See, it shows you as a father of 3, I can tune out stuff real fast.
Old age.
Oh, and that too.
AD, where'd your ball go? I'm on the left.
I'm on the left. Maybe you've not hit the ball. You haven't been on the cart yet.
Oh, that's
Do
awesome.
we want to play it again? Just so everybody knows we for sure did it.
Rather sit now punting again.
Now punting.
Well, in Husker history, folks, in 1938, with season tickets reservations totaling 22,000 in a 33,000 capacity Memorial Stadium, enthusiasm was high, folks. And head coach Biff Jones, second season as Nebraska head coach. And I looked this up. Biff Jones, he wasn't anything crazy good, but it was impressive. It was respectable. His record as Nebraska's coach when he was here, and he won. He was coach from 1937 to 1941. 28-14-4 overall, 28-14-4 overall. Big Six champions in 37 to 1940. College Football Hall of Fame. He was inducted in 1954.
You go, Biff.
Biff got it, Jones. There's a lot of coaches, man, at Nebraska I'd never heard of before, man. Adolf Lewandowski.
Yeah.
I love that name, Adolf Lewandowski.
DX Bible.
The name was a lot better than his record, though. He was 4-12.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, not good. We had a series from 43 to 40. Okay, let's look at this. Glenn Presnell was a coach for 1 year, 1942, 3-7. Adolf Lewandowski, 43 through 44, he was 4-12. George Clark, 45 and 1948, he was 6-13. Bernie Masterson, 46 and 47, was 5-13. Bill Glassford was 1949 to 1955. He was 31 and 35. Pete Elliott from 1 year, 4-6. Bill Jennings, 15 and 34. And then Devaney comes.
The man from Wyoming.
Everything changed after that. Coach Devaney, check this guy's out. I didn't realize his record was actually this good. Coach Devaney was 101 and 20.
Yes, sir.
My man lost 20 games in 10 years. 20 games in 10 years, which is absolutely nuts, man. But, folks, that is history for the day. We're not going to play the song again. I promise you.
I've got a birthday.
Oh, yeah, read them off.
This birthday goes out. This is back on my soapbox again. Goes out to the newly minted 63-year-old Roger the Dodger Craig. Roger Craig needs to be in the Hall of Fame. He played 11 years in the NFL. He made the playoffs all 11 years. All 11 years. He is
What, Raff?
The first player to go 1,000, 1,000. The only fullback ever to do that, by the way, because the other two were
running backs. Because you had my man from Carolina. That was that
McCaffrey.
He's at 49ers right now.
But you got other things about Craig that I didn't even know about. He's one of only 3 running backs to lead the league in receiving with 92 catches, I believe.
How are you not in the Hall of Fame?
Chuck Foreman, I believe it was Chuck Foreman, who should also be in the Hall of Fame, and Lydell Mitchell, I believe, are the other 2. Then you've got Roger Craig, who is one of only 3 running backs to have over 100 yards receiving in a Super Bowl game. And he did it in the 80s. The other 2 did it in the 2000s or later when the passing was much more prevalent to the running backs. And he is the first player ever to have 3 touchdowns in a Super Bowl. And that record is tied now, but he was the first. So get him in the Hall of Fame. Happy birthday, Roger. We love you.
I don't get it, man.
And he had a 94-yard run against Florida State when he played for Nebraska.
It's hard for me to even talk about.
Not happy.
It's just ridiculous.
Just gets my blood pressure pumping.
Cool Hand Luke says, dead ball, foul prior to the punt. Please play 4th down again. Punting again. Now, Garbage has got some beef with you a bit, Raff.
You're lying about your weight, man.
Raff, how much you think you weigh right now? I'll let you read it first. How much you think Raff weighs, man?
I am not putting a number on there.
I am not putting a number on there.
I know better than that.
I would go right now on probably 315, probably.
315?
Yeah.
Still the same height. 6'7"?
6'7", yep.
Yeah.
Same here.
350. You're 315, Nick?
6'7".
315. But I range. I go everywhere from 285 to 330.
Yeah, if there's days where Raff will just stop eating for 3 days straight and lose 20 pounds,
which crazy. I don't know how you do it.
I range up 285, 330.
But then when you travel too, and you got that grind, it's still possible.
Yeah,
but it's a lot tougher when you're on the road, man.
Yeah.
It's tougher. You know what? Unknown Texter says, and I'm with you. Is there some stated reason Roger Craig isn't in the Hall of Fame? Is anybody comment on it? No. I mean,
the one excuse that a lot of people give for why Roger Craig is not in the Hall of Fame, they said because he played with Joe Montana and Jerry Rice, and they said that because he played with Joe Montana, that should. But my thought feeling is, I thought
that has got to be the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I feel he made Joe Montana better.
He made everybody better
by giving.
Made it a run threat.
Like no one even talks about his pass blocking. You had a fullback playing I-back that was out there just stonewalling people. He should be in the Hall of Fame. Chuck Foreman should be in the Hall of Fame.
I think it's even a worse slap in the face that Chuck is not, because he's been out longer.
And Roger was all century or all decade 80s.
You make the all decades team, but you're not in the Hall of Fame.
And he made the playoffs 11 years. 11 years he made the playoffs 11 times.
And you know what? Of course, no. Okay, look at it like this.
1988 Offensive Player of the Year.
This is not even us being Husker bias all the way, because we do have some bias because he played for Nebraska. Yeah. You throw the numbers out of there. You throw where he played it totally out, not the numbers. You throw his name out of there, and if you just looked at his stats on a piece of paper, okay, well, who's this dude? Why is he not in the Hall of Fame? You take his name completely off paper. You can't see who this name is, and you look at his stats only. You'd be like, how is this guy not in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Put him in. Put him in.
Well, I tell you what, we come back, we're going to discuss something that's not Hall of Fame material, because it is going to be things are tough in Evansville right now. I tell you that. I think the way it's looked, well, yeah, it's not good. And we'll talk a lot about that when we come back, because, folks, think about it. It's kickoff day coming up very soon for everyone. It's the Big 12 media days this week, SEC next week, followed by the Big 10 the following. And so it is go time. We're going to go for a few minutes, take a break. We'll be back. It's The Drive. Nick Holton down, AD Raff. It's The Ticket.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. The home of Kansas City Royals baseball. KFM 93.7 Ticket.
The Nebraska Lottery presents beautiful ticket and promotion. It's the $5 Living Love with Luke Combs scratch ticket with a $50,000 prize. Enter non-winning Luke Combs scratch ticket to win a trip to Nashville, a private concert with Luke at the Ryman Auditorium, and a chance at $500,000. The Living Lucky with Luke Combs concert experience will hit you like a hurricane. Details at nelottery.com. Living Lucky with Luke Combs scratch ticket top prize odds 1 in 128,000.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
This is Brad with Midwest Bank, proudly serving our Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank, making local decisions, supporting local organizations, and helping local businesses and farms succeed. We're dedicated to serving our clients and helping them meet their financial needs with sound, innovative banking solutions. From an array of checking and deposit accounts, cash management services, small business, real estate, and ag lending. We're here for you, your bank. Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwestbank.com. Member FDIC.
Too many people believe that chronic pain, allergies, or illness are permanent and something you're stuck with. Novotny Nutrition and Wellness has been proving that narrative wrong for 29 years and changing lives for the better in the process. They're the most advanced pain-relieving technique with toxins, allergies, pollution, and emotion that make you ill. Call today for a free consultation at 531-254-5695 or go to novotnynutritionandwellness.com. Novotny Nutrition and Wellness, located at 7th and Superior.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you
All Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top shelf liquor to crowd favorite beer, Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Summertime is in full swing, and it's time to get to work on outdoor projects. Deck City is a great place to start as Lincoln's local source for everything decks. Deck City has everything you need to build the deck of your dreams, from treated lumber to Westbury aluminum railings and TimberTech composite decking. They offer advice from real deck professionals to give you proper guidance to make your project go smoothly. Call them today to schedule an appointment at 402-480-6671. Go online at deckcityne.com or visit their new location just north of 33rd and Cornhusker Highway. Deck City, your local deck experts.
If you're in Lincoln, Waverly, or the surrounding area, listen up. Select gets it right the first time on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate at 402-560-6197. Plus, they're hiring service plumbers. If you're in Lincoln, Waverly, or the surrounding area, contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Arnold's Tavern in Havelock is the place to be this summer and the best place in town for shuffleboard. Come on Wednesdays and learn from some of the best players in town. Shuffleboard Corner for just $5 and get your first drink on house. Come on Sundays for open house league all day starting at 11 a.m. and enjoy $3 tall boys and $3 wells. Happy hour is every day from 3 to 6 p.m. and you are always welcome to bring in Arnold's Tavern in the heart of Havelock.
The sweet relief of air conditioning after a hot day. Summer sun. For only $2.88 a day, LES helps power life's special moments and your comfort. Learn more at les.com/value.
Hey, moms and dads, bring the whole crew to a Salt Dogs baseball game and unleash the fun. Visit Haymarket Park all summer for fireworks Fridays, souvenir Saturdays, Sunday family fun days, and more. With 50 home games, even weekdays can be unforgettable. Planning an event? Make it a home run with group discounts. When you need an outing the whole family will enjoy, unleash the fun with the Salt Dogs. Call 402-474-2255 or visit saltdogs.com for tickets.
Early break with Sip and Jake.
Quick question. Where does the term dog pile? 'Cause I've never seen a pile of dogs in my life. I've never seen that. If we've ever seen just driving down the road, it's like, wow, there's 12 dogs on top of each other. So where does dog pile come from?
Well, that's a good question.
And that is a standard.
That's a good question.
If you say dog pile to anyone, it's dog pile. Never going to pile of dogs. Never in my life.
I want to know where that comes from.
Early break with Sip and Jake from 6 to 8 every week. Welcome in with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
No championship. The Cornhuskers, Bammy, it is history. 13-0. And bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen the best.
Brought to you by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Monday. Monster trucks.
Should we throw a little Husker flavor in here really quickly?
Yes.
All right. So this is from last night. These are the sounds of the two Huskers getting their name called at the Major League Baseball draft.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this first one, it sounds normal. All right. Nothing crazy. It's the 45th pick. We're gonna work our ways backwards.
Yeah.
With the 45th pick of the 2023 MLB Draft, the Detroit Tigers select Max Anderson, a second baseman from the University of Nebraska.
What's interesting, guys, is both Nebraska players that got drafted got drafted way higher than what they were projected to go.
Mm-hmm.
Bryce Matthews, who we'll hear from in a second, got selected 28th overall. He was mocked at 53rd overall. Max Anderson was mocked at like 65th overall as late as Friday and went 45th overall.
Nice.
Okay. So here is Bryce Matthews. The reason I waited to play this one, I was telling you guys about it.
Yep.
Rob Manfred, the Major League Baseball commissioner, has done some really stupid things.
Give me an example.
Well, it's how he handled certain situations during COVID was bad.
Mm-hmm.
How he handles the agreements with like the players with Major League Baseball and the players union, basically with Major League Baseball, just the changes to the game and the lack of changes to the game, suspensions and some questionable decisions, whether you should suspend a guy for domestic violence more than you should suspend a guy for PED use. Like things like that have really caused him to not be a fan favorite.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, you'll hear him. He'll have to pause every couple of words because the boos are so loud for Rob Manfred. And then he'll announce that somebody else is going to announce all the picks from then on.
He was done.
He was done
He's
because Bryce was picked with the final pick in the first round. So similar to the NFL draft, after a couple rounds, it's like, all right, the senior vice president's going to be the one to announce.
He was one and done.
He was one round and done. And when he announces the guy who is going to say all the remaining picks, everybody cheers, and you'll hear just a change of attitude from the fan base.
Man.
So here it is.
With the 28th pick of the 2023 MLB Draft, the Houston Astros select Bryce Matthews, a shortstop from the University of Nebraska Lincoln. This concludes the first round of the 2023 draft. The draft will resume in 5 minutes, announced by MLB Senior Vice President of On-Field Operations, Raul Abanez.
Just flips on it.
Now you think about this, because at first, before that happened, unknown texter comes. Oh, it was Ted. My bad. Ted calls in and says, he goes, I think the boos were because of the Astros, not Manfred. But to dispute that, though, Ted, it changed the cheers when they announced there's going to be a new caller.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I think it might have been a combination of both.
It's probably a combination of both because everybody's still mad about the whole trash can incident.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, that was
sorry, fastball.
That was a lot of yeah. That was ruthless. And if you there's a video, I think I posted the full video on my Twitter. There's a video of it where Manfred, he like looks around and he's just frustrated as ever. And he's annoyed because he has to wait and pause
because he's being booed.
Because
so
he's being booed.
I will
so
give.
He is yelling, and then you just have Raul Abanez come up, and it's dead silent.
Raul comes up. I got this.
Just normal claps. There's nothing else.
Yep. I will
That's all
give
it
Roger
takes.
Goodell credit for all the boos that he takes every year, and now he asks for it. Like,
Yeah.
he gets up there and he's like, "Is that seriously all you got for me?"
Well, that's what
He's embraced it.
Yeah,
he's embraced the boogeyman.
Heck, I told you guys I watched the first pick of the NHL draft, and I think that's like a thing that commissioners are starting to do because the NHL commissioner steps up and he's like, "Oh, come on, I know you can do better than that."
Give me more booing.
But so yeah, I highly recommend the video because you can see how frustrated Rob Manfred is as the MLB commissioner because he's getting booed so bad.
Hey, unknown texter 5059, I think he's right on, or she's right on. Those were WWE levels of booing. Like, that was loud, dude.
Yeah,
that was. You know, when you think about it,
bad.
that wasn't just a casual boo. You know, that was like that came from their soul, from their core. That was deep boos right there.
Yeah, see, Ted just sent in a picture of Rob Manfred during the pick. That's a face he made during the pick or during the video. Is he's just looking around
like, really? This is what we're doing?
As frustrated as ever.
He's like, I am a Harvard graduate. Do you know that?
Oh,
Cornell.
Yeah.
Oh, the
You know who I am.
Midwest.
Yes. I was looking him up while you're talking. This guy went to Le Mayon College, Cornell University, and Harvard. And he goes, I went to Harvard. You will not boo me coming from Harvard. Like, well, they booed him big time. Big time.
Yeah.
You guys, on a serious note, does Pat Fitzgerald make it past this week at Northwestern? Folks, to fill you in case you didn't know what was going on at Northwestern, there have been allegations, and very strong ones, with pictures included of hazing that was going on. Some that included sexual assault, some that included guys being really just demoralized in some of the things they had to do. Me and Raff were talking about it yesterday. We were thinking, okay, things came out, I think Friday is when they came out. Then it escalated even more over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. And I told Raff yesterday, we were talking about it, like maybe this is an ex-player with an axe to grind. Well, there have been others who corroborated with a story, if I can say it right. Agreed. We'll just say agreed with a story.
There you go.
And there was others that strongly denied the stories, like, no. And then the thing, here's what blows me away. The whole team comes out with a statement yesterday. I won't read it, all of it, but the whole team came out with a statement yesterday. I'm assuming this is from players that came out with a statement on it yesterday. But before I go through that statement, let's look at this real fast. Some of the things that happened in our conference, in particular, in the past couple of years. 20 turn and try one Sandusky with Richard Strauss. You know, that situation happened with him. On 18, of course, Urban Meyer resigns after mishandling allegations for domestic abuse. 2018, a player at Maryland passed away. Remember, their strength coach was fired that year. 2020, Iowa former player sued with racism allegations. That coach later pulled a pillar of the league by the media, called a pillar of the league by the media. And then, obviously, Urban Meyer thinks it would be a great idea to hire him as his strength and conditioning coordinator at Jacksonville. We know that didn't go well. 2020, Michigan gets their turn. They had a sex abuse scandal with their team as well, their program. Nebraska's in there. Nebraska tries to play football just like every other team in the country was. Coach, of course, former Commissioner Kevin Warren threatens to kick us out of the conference if we did play football. 2023, former Commissioner Warren grants media rights that he didn't have authority to grant. Remember that situation. 2023, Iowa student athletes withheld from competition over gambling accusations. And in 2023, Here we are with Northwestern right now with a sexually abusive culture. The coach suspended 2 weeks. Obviously, that's been changed because the president has come back out and said, you know what? I did not look deeper into this as I should have.
Yep.
That doesn't sound good. I mean, Nick, Raff, where do they go?
I was frustrated when they came out. Now, obviously, we know more details. But I said it on Friday. I was frustrated to hear that it was only a 2-week suspension.
Mm-hmm.
I was pissed because here's the deal: this coach has been here since he's going into his 18th year.
Mm-hmm.
So he's been there since 2006.
Former player.
Yep, former player, right? And whether he knew it was going on or not, I believe that you are paid to know every single thing that's going on within your program.
Right.
Whether you're a former player or not, right? And Nebraska has a unique perspective of this because they just went through this as well.
Yep.
To where sometimes you'll turn a cheek or turn a blind eye to a guy that's been from your alma mater just so that he can maybe give him the benefit of the doubt, if you will.
Right.
So they do that and they give him a 2-week suspension because they believe they know his character. And I don't want to come at Pat Fitzgerald and say he's a bad guy or whatever. But you gave him a 2-week suspension in the middle of July when the Big Ten media days are in 3 weeks and nobody will be able to talk about it after that because everybody's going to be talking about, it's the Big Ten media days. Let's talk about what each team has coming into the season. And guess what? Everybody forgets that this happens in late June, early July. However, guys, here's what's jarring here. A former player talked to Adam Rittenberg of ESPN. He said, quote, Fitz absolutely knew about the hazing in this program. Fitz absolutely failed by not intervening. Fitz knew, and he should have made it stop. And if he truly did not know, he should not be the head coach. Either way, he should not be the head coach because he is not monitoring and protecting the safety and well-being of student athletes. That's my point, is that you are put in that position to either know everything that's going on, or if you don't know, learn.
Yeah.
And so either way, he's not doing his job. Yep. If he knows and he's not stopping it, that's a big issue. If he doesn't know and isn't knowing everything about his program, that's another issue. You're not doing your job. That's my thought on it.
Yeah.
Raff, what's your thoughts, man?
From everything that's came out, I mean, it's not good, but from a football perspective, you've got to look at it this way. You've got media days in 2 weeks. You got season starting in 2.5 weeks, or practices.
They play a game in 54 days.
Yeah. They've got to decide fairly quickly how they're going to move from this. If they're going to keep him on a suspension, if so, you're going to have to find an interim coach, which you don't know where they're sitting at there. Do they have somebody on staff? And then are those guys, can they even be interim coaches because they were, around for it? I mean, you got a lot of stuff you got to think about right now, because you don't want to go into Big Ten media days and not have anything decided because the media will be all over you. Well, then you've got to decide, what do you do? Like, you can't, this isn't one of those things where you're like, well, okay, we're going to suspend Coach Fitzgerald for the first 6 games, so we're going to bring up his number 2 guy. Well, his number 2 guy's been with him probably for 18 years. So you've got a dilemma on your hands.
Let me ask you guys this real quick, because this is something I thought about Saturday and I was telling somebody, is how on earth, this is why I think that the university, the decision's already been made. And I think they're just trying to figure out a way to handle it as best they can and announce it. Because from a football standpoint and a recruiting standpoint, how does Pat Fitzgerald or anybody on that staff that's been there for a significant amount of time go into a house and look their parents dead in the eye and say, yeah, I'm going to protect your son? When there are reports of dudes holding down freshmen and 8 to 10 upperclassmen doing whatever they want to them.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the bigger question. What does it have to do with football to allegedly sexually assault somebody?
Yeah.
It's like I told Coach and Sip and Jake and Raff on the spillover, off there. I'm going to tell you right now, we're fighting. I don't care how big the dude is. I'll take a beat down.
Yeah.
But before you do something like that to me, we're fighting.
Yeah.
How does that build team chemistry? What is that?
Yeah.
Just weird.
And this is a culture of, and I'm not just at Northwestern. This has happened other places too.
Yeah.
It's being publicized. More of it will come out. But I thought what was interesting is Michael Shield, the president of Northwestern University, and the anonymous player that turned him in, that came up not came up with it, kind of came out with him, if you would. It says this. He also told ESPN on Sunday that the former player whose hazing allegations late in 2022 launched an investigation informed him of a detailed plan with the sole objective to take down Fitzgerald. The current player on Sunday relayed a conversation he had early this year with a former player to Northwestern trustees and other influential university figures. Here's what was allegedly said. The former player who turned him in. He just kept emphasizing, yeah, it'll be okay. I'm just trying to get Coach Fitz fired. The current player told ESPN. I don't think he ever acknowledged what he's saying is not true. It's just like, I might embellish or exaggerate to get Coach Fitz fired. He said his sole goal was to see Coach Fitz rot in jail. Bro, this is serious. Yeah. And I'm going to tell you this. If this player's lying, he's looking at charges.
Well, exactly.
Because you're trying, if he's not telling the truth, like I said, we don't know, but there's pictures of this sign in their locker room that says Shrek's List.
Yeah.
One of their formalities or traditions of hazing that goes on. Now, I'm going to say this. If this young man is telling the truth, how do you not see a sign in the middle of your locker room and not know what it is? Because if you don't know it as a head coach, if I'm the board of trustees or athletic director, I'm thinking if it is true, if it was in the locker room, you didn't know it was there, or if it was, you didn't pay attention to it, I'm going to question your credibility. Yep. I'm going to question your ability to lead this team. And think about this. If Northwestern was on the East or West Coast, it'd be an Ivy League school. Bottom line, It would be an Ivy League school if it was on the East or West Coast because of their history of academics, etc. I just don't know. In 53 days, you kick off in 53 days. I mean, I don't know what they do. Now think about this, fellas. I'm gonna throw this to you. And text line, you chime in as well. Me personally, I don't think a single coach on that staff is safe.
No. Well, and it's now, I mean, from a football perspective, where do you go?
Yeah.
Number one, who do you hire? Number two, who wants that job?
Yeah.
After that, and here's another reason I mentioned this to Jay when I filled in or I filled in on Old School with Austin and Jay. The university and boosters have put in $1.2 billion into football facilities. $200 million for the new lake, the new waterfront practice facility, which is beautiful.
Goodness.
And people may forget, just last year they announced that they're going to put $800 million into, I guess to be only $1 billion, but a little $800 million into a new football stadium, into a new Ryan Field. You can't have this. You got to fill that up. If you're paying for this, you got to fill it with fans.
Yep.
More importantly, you got to fill it with players. And it goes back to this thing of, how do I look Raff in the face and go, all right, Raff, yep, I promise. Just don't read anything on ESPN, but I promise as the head coach, I'm going to take care of your player.
I'm curious too on ESPN because Michael Wilbon, came out against Nebraska.
Interesting what he's going to say today,
Raff. When the tables are turned.
Great point.
What does Michael Wilbon have to say? Because
Wilbon likes to take shots at other Big Ten schools except Northwestern.
Now this is on you. He better step up and be a man about it, or else,
his credibility is. You look back at what was the one that always cracked jokes in Nebraska? Mark May.
Yeah,
they would always just vehemently just beat Nebraska up. I would praise the other schools. Notice he's MIA. He's missing in action. You ain't seen Mark May in years. Whether it was voluntary or forced, we don't know. Wilbon, and I like Wilbon, don't be wrong. There's nothing wrong being loyal to your school. We're all loyal to our schools.
Yeah.
But you know what? Call it like it is, man.
Yep.
If this is true, you better come out just as aggressive as you were in defense of your school and other things, man. Somebody asked me, did anything go to Nebraska? You think I'm gonna tell if something went on Nebraska? Of course not. I can tell you this, nothing like that.
Yeah.
There'd have been some guys going to jail because if you try to do what they allegedly did at Northwestern with us back in the day,
their butt whooped.
We're fighting.
Yeah.
And I don't care if I have to pick up a chair and hit you. We're fighting.
Well, you've seen a difference too in the NFL, because back in the day, there used to be some stuff that would go on, like taping people to the goalpost in the NFL. And even that's when the way now the NFL, that the form of hazing they do in the NFL now is they do a talent show.
Well, and now, I mean,
Well,
unfortunately,
at dinner. At dinner, they might leave, they'll stick you with a high tab.
Make the rookie pay. Well, but here's also this, guys. You can't deny that society's changed over the last 30 years.
For real.
Also,
Yep.
right? This isn't stuff. Nebraska, whatever, if whatever happened Nebraska in 1980 and 90 does not matter.
I assure you, it was
nothing like this. Yeah. And that's not what I was trying to get at. But even if it did, we're talking about how society is today, and as early as as late as 2020. Here's a pretty telling quote from the former player. And I'm with you. If this ends up being falsified in any way, then this former player is going to have some questions to answer. But he says this quote, "I want to shed light on this heinous illegal behavior. I wanted illegal behavior out of the program. This is an absolutely barbaric and egregious culture that ultimately lies on the shoulders of the head coach." The former player told ESPN that hazing was organized and widespread in Northwestern's program, often led by a group of older players called the Shrek Gang. The group would lead a hazing activity called running, quote unquote, usually against freshmen or younger players who had made mistakes in practice. According to the former player, older players wearing masks would restrain the victim in a dark locker room and engage in sexualized behavior. The former player said he was run as a freshman. They would have held down against their will by numerous upperclassmen with masks on and been violently dry humped in a dark room. This is Title IX stuff. This is sexual abuse and sexual assault. I don't know why the university isn't making the details public. End quote. Here's the last little bit of it. The former player said Fitzgerald signaled for players to be added to the, quote, Shrek's list with a specific clapping motion during practice. He said he saw Fitzgerald make the motion at least 5 times since the 2020 season.
Yeah, it just doesn't look that good for him. And plus, I know this sounds, but playing at Northwestern and coaching for the 18 years that he has, I always say he's been there, done that, and seen it all. And I'm afraid that, I don't know.
Well, there's a 18 years of relationships is a lot.
I'm gonna tell you this:
there's no way
he survives this.
I don't think
there's no way he survives this. And Big Bert's got a good point. Of course, there'll be a day late. Is it still just Northwestern assessing the punishment and he hasn't gotten involved yet? I'm gonna tell you right now, he's done. I would be shocked if he's the coach at Northwestern after. I'd even go. They're gonna dot their I's and cross their T's.
Yep.
But I'd be shocked if he was the coach come Friday.
Yeah, and then you don't even know what you do. Like for an interim, you can't
keep anybody on that staff. That's the crazy thing about it.
They've all been
like, as Coach mentioned. They got 3 coaches. The 3 coaches they just hired about 4 months ago.
Yeah.
They're gonna skeleton staff. Or I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm gonna tell you this. Don't be shocked, fellas, if they don't even play a freaking season. I'm going to go out on a limb and just say that.
And that's the thing is,
you have 53 days until kickoff.
Well, because frankly,
and these aren't just loose. I mean, these aren't just like minor. I mean, we're talking about sexual assault, alleged sexual assault by numerous players.
Yeah.
Well, and I would also say, I mean, here's the thing, guys. As we know, through other cases and other investigations and things like that, once a decision's made, let's say Pat Fitzgerald is fired, let go, whatever, resigns, I'm sure they'll probably let him be like, listen, I'm going to step away. I'm done. Stuff like that. Even though I think Northwestern should come out and say we're firing him because that makes Northwestern look better.
Yep.
But I wouldn't be surprised if more people then come forward.
Let's discuss another half because this we got to unpack this more, man. Yeah. Folks, it's the drive. AD Raff, Nick, 53 days until kickoff. Give or take for Nebraska. It is coming up very fast. Actually, to be exact on kickoff days,
minute and second.
Yeah, we got to get it down. Got to say to always get the minute and second. We have. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Come on. Let's see what we got here. Come on. I got to get it. I want to get it right. Here it comes. My Wi-Fi is messing up. 52 days, 9 hours, 5 minutes, and 10 seconds and counting. Folks, we're back on the other side in a few minutes. More to unpack. Not good stuff, but man, it's interesting stuff and things that make you go, It's The Drive on the Ticket. I'll be right back.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Too many people believe that chronic pain, allergies, or illness are permanent and something you're stuck with. Novotny Nutrition and Wellness has been proving that narrative wrong for 29 years and changing lives for the better in the process. Their team is trained in the newest, most advanced pain-relieving techniques and ways to deal with toxins, allergies, pollution, and emotion that make you ill. Call today for a free consultation at 531-254-5695 or go to novotnynutritionandwellness.com. Novotny Nutrition and Wellness, located at 7th and Superior.
Sunday morning. It's quiet, not in a weird, too quiet way. Calm, peaceful, tranquil. You pour yourself that cup of coffee. You slice yourself a hearty chunk of one of Beatrice Bakery's breakfast breads. Now, maybe you're an apple streusel guy. Nothing wrong with that. I can respect that. Personally, I'm a turtle nut man. Something about those pecans. But the real ones know, don't sleep on that date nut bread. Sweet, but not too sweet. Nutty, not overly. The perfect morning treat. Beatrice Bakery. Online at beatricebakery.com. Welcome to our world of yum.
Bagels & Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in July. Try their new lemon cream cheese on any bagel or breakfast sandwich. And try the Karma Latte, as 10% of proceeds from that drink will go to the Great Plains Trail Network. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels & Joe. You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Summertime is in full swing, and it's time to get to work on outdoor projects. Deck City is a great place to start as Lincoln's local source for everything decks. Deck City has everything you need to build the deck of your dreams, from treated lumber to Westbury aluminum railings and TimberTech composite decking. They offer advice from real deck professionals to give you proper guidance to make your project go smoothly. Call them today to schedule an appointment at 402-480-6671. Go online at deckcityne.com or visit their new location just north of 33rd and Cornhusker Highway. Deck City, your local deck experts.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see lots of sunshine, but lots of warmth too. We'll see a high of around 93. Tonight, we'll see a chance of showers and storms in the low of around 67. And tomorrow basically looks like a repeat of today with more sunshine in the forecast, but getting lots of storms late in the day tomorrow. We'll see a high of around 92. Meteorologist Kyle Cutter for 90.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Coppell Chevrolet GMC, and our Independence Day sale is underway with some great savings. Get 0.9% interest rates and a trade-in bonus on select new models. You heard right, 0.9% interest rates going on at Coppell. In addition, we didn't want to leave out our pre-owned inventory, so right now on all pre-owned cars, get $1,000 for bringing us your trade, and that's right, get $1,000 off any pre-owned car you trade in. So stop on in the store or at CoppellCars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with approved credit.
You've driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing, at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapeSupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
Keep summer green with Judson Baleen and Judson Irrigation. More than 40 years ago, Judson Irrigation started taking in orphans. Lawn sprinkler systems installed by a quickie, cheapy summer tub install 'em and forget 'em outfit long forgotten. Call Judson Irrigation. They'll never forget you.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
July marks 8 years of the Body Shop being open for business and serving Lincoln the best massage options in the area. Dennis and his team would like to thank all customers who have stopped in and let them relieve the pains and stress in their lives. Your continued business allows them to do what they are passionate about. Book an appointment today at thebodyshoplincoln.com. The Body Shop, your go-to for all types of massages at 48th and A.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Old School with DP and J.
As long as it's taken for him to build up that program to be pretty successful by their standards and look, pretty successful by Big Ten West standards, you have to take that into accountability. You can't be an impulsive, in the moment type of decision maker, because how you handle Pat Fitzgerald could stymie you from hiring, because those coaches talk.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. This segment is proudly sponsored by Florial's Italian Restaurant and Grill, just south of Lincoln Southwest High School on 14th and Pine Lake Road. Florial's Italian Restaurant provides a cozy, family-friendly setting where good food and good company come together, whether it's a family dinner or a date night or a catch-up with old friends. Florial's is the perfect place to make special memories. All you have to do is visit florialsne.com or call 402-423-5576 to make reservations or place takeout orders. Florial's, boom, got it.
Well, so where do we start?
I'm gonna say we'll pass it around for this segment before last on this one, man. I was thinking about this during the break. Do you think the powers that be are preparing for how they fire him, or if that decision's already made, or how you relate it to the press? Do you think it's if, or you think it's when? In light of the new information, Nick and Raff first. In light of the new information that's come out, is it if or is it when?
It's when. It's when. I think it's finished. I don't know how. But see, I'm trying to look at it from like the Northwest, like being that I'm a Northwestern fan, like how would I look at this right now if this was happening at Nebraska? How do you handle it? You've got a coach that's been there for 18 years, beloved by.
We've had 4 coaches in 18 years.
But, okay. So look at it like this. Yeah. I mean, not saying like putting him in the Tom Osborne realm or whatever.
Not even close.
But look at your coach. Look at a coach that's been there for 18 years, played 4 years, played for the coach that passed away. So he's put in what, probably 23 years at this school. Probably one of the most beloved coaches. I mean, after all this, not, but I'm saying leading up to that, he is like of Northwestern. He's
been the figurehead.
You can almost say he's the Tom Osborne of Northwestern.
Yeah, as far as longevity, popularity.
For what he's done. So okay, so now you're at Northwestern. So how are you looking at this? Like, okay, are we? I mean, we from the outside looking in, like, oh yeah, win. They got to announce it. They got to get him out of there. But from the inner workings of it and your boosters and stuff like that, what are they thinking? Are they like, okay, let's suspend him for the year, then bring him back. Let's suspend him for 6 games. You know, where are they sitting at? What would Nebraska be sitting at right now if we had a coach for 18 years? And it's tough.
Well, okay, think about what Nebraska, every single university preaches. There's not one person that's going to be above this institution.
Yeah.
And that's what you have to go. You have to go with that.
No, I think it's just a matter of when, but then I'm trying to also look at it from, every single perspective and what different people, like what's Michael Wilbon going to say, for instance, when he comes on today, how is he going to frame this up, being that it'll be interesting to see how he frames it.
We got a question about contracts and stuff like that. I think this would absolutely would classify as fireable offense with cause. So the university in Northwestern would not be on the hook for all the money.
No,
because this is certainly with cause.
Here's what I'm going to say on this, guys. Here's why I think, Raff, you had a great explanation with that. The similarities. He's been revered for so long, 18 years, coach, former player, took him to their glory days, if you would. Nick, like you mentioned, it's looking like Northwestern could probably do it with cause if all of these things come out to be true.
Yeah.
Here's why I think it's different in today's day and age in 2023. Because of how egregious the allegations are, and we're talking about sexual misconduct, you have victims, alleged victims. Now, again, I want to keep saying that alleged, but I'm just going to say this. There's a lot of evidence to where it doesn't look good, put it that way. If those things are verified, the reason why I think even the board of directors and the powers that be, the regents, etc., no one wants that on their conscience that we set a guy out for 6 games or even a year where someone was, or multiple people have been sexually assaulted for years.
Yeah.
And whether we just know this one, but if this has been a culture there, you look at Penn State as just now, I mean, that's always going to be at Penn State with Sandusky.
Yeah.
When a coach knew, think about that. People went to jail, and rightfully so at Penn State. I'm telling you, I was just there 2 years ago. The only thing, compared to the first time I went, you've seen Paterno, Joe Paul's records. You guys, Nick, Raff, Joe Paterno's name is they took the statue down.
Yeah.
No one knows where it's at.
You'd probably have more of a chance finding Al Capone's vaults than you do of
Joe
Paterno's.
I'm telling you, it is like folklore up. He's folklore up there. I mean, you will not find that statue. You don't even bring his name up. My buddy who brought me in, he goes, yeah, AD, don't mention JP at all. Do not mention JP at all. There's a restaurant there in Happy Valley that it still says Coach Paterno, but it's a collage of painting on this down. Imagine like someplace down on O Street, Iguanas. It's a go-to place that all the students go to downtown on their campus, and it still has his name in there, but that's even hidden. You have to, the guy that owns it takes you out and shows you how to see the name. That's how much anathema it is. It's taboo. So you bring it like that. Northwestern has a chance here where they better dot their I's and cross their T's, because here's on the other side of it. If this is just one player who has an axe to grind and you fire a coach to where you didn't do your homework, then you're looking at lawsuits, I think, either way.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Because you're going to have former players that come out and say, well, yeah, that happened to me too. I mean, this thing, put it this way, it's a mess.
Yep.
It's an absolute mess. And if there's enough evidence for this, I just don't know how he withstands or survives this. Or if it is true, nor should he. Because that's the bottom line. When you're the head coach, you have to know what's going on. Let's say in his defense, he had no idea the severity of what was going on. You still are responsible as the head coach.
Yeah.
That's my thing is you're put in that place to find out.
Yeah.
You're put in that place to know every little thing about what's going on in your program. Now, here's what I will say about when we talk about like suspension lengths, guys, and stuff. I always find it fascinating because the idea of how long somebody should be suspended for is all subjective.
Yeah.
If you really think about it, it's all subjective. It just depends. It's opinion. There's no concrete or laid out way to handle this.
No.
And that's why you said something really, really glaring there, AD, real quick, where you were like, how does the administration feel saying, yep, we're going to hold this guy out for 6 games, and that's going to make up for 4 years of doing
or longer. But you got to look.
That's what I'm saying. There's no way. How is anybody in their right mind capable or responsible to go, yeah, 6 games is enough for this guy. Yeah, 1 year is enough for this guy. Forcing him to go to counseling, that'll do it.
But now you're looking. You look at the administration now. Well, they're not. I don't think they're out of the woods either because they're the ones that gave them a little.
Who knew and when?
A little tap on the wrist. Yep. Like, this is your 2-week suspension.
Who knew and when?
Yeah. So I'd say the administration's to be looked at now too, because they were like, oh, we'll just give you a little 2-week suspension while you're on vacation, and then you'll come back
during the recruiting dead period.
Yeah.
You can't do anything right now anyway. You gave him a 2-week vacation.
Exactly.
And you know what, fellas? I'm gonna tell you this, man. I said this on the spillover. No one is safe.
Nope.
And I mean former players as well.
Oh,
former players. If you sexually assaulted someone and they can prove it.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna say this: if this guy is lying, throw the book at him.
Yeah.
Throw the book. Yeah, I'm on both sides. So wherever the truth is, it better be prosecuted to the full extent of the law.
Do your job though. And
do your job. Find the truth.
Do your job and find the truth.
Don't make a knee-jerk reaction. You better do your research.
It's hard to believe that that this comes from nothing. It's hard to believe that this comes from nothing. But is it to that full extent that they're saying?
Yep.
We don't know. Find whatever it is and figure out the truth.
And see, here's the scary thing. Big Bird, we were talking about this too. He goes, there was a report from a player who was there pre-2010 that also said this was happening when he was an active player.
Yeah.
Fellas, well, unpack that the best we could. There's going to be a lot more coming. Stay in tune with that. There's going to be a lot more coming out about that as we speak. Folks, it's The Drive. AD, Raff, and Nick. It's The Ticket. We'll be right back.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical workers of local union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing, at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GEMAsupply.com for more info or call 402-41627.
Summertime is in full swing, and it's time to get to work on outdoor projects. Deck City is a great place to start as Lincoln's local source for everything decks. Deck City has everything you need to build the deck of your dreams, from treated lumber to Westbury aluminum railings and TimberTech composite decking. They offer advice from real deck professionals to give you proper guidance to make your project go smoothly. Call them today to schedule an appointment at 402-480-6671. Go online at deckcityne.com or visit their new location just north of 33rd and Cornhusker Highway. Deck City, your local deck experts.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're in any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul. Smoked meats, amazing sides. The only problem when they fix you a plate is that at some point, that plate will be empty. But hear me out. What if that plate never empty? That dream can be your reality with the Mary Ellen's Express Lunch Buffet. From 11 to 2 every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and each day. One price, you can eat, and it even comes with a drink. Tell you you're taking a long lunch and get there. Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul at 29th and Pine Lake. Let them fix you a plate.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
The Butchery by Venue is Lincoln's premier specialty grocers. Take the quality of Venue home with you with our hand-cut steaks, handcrafted burgers, and locally sourced offerings. Browse our wide selection of specialty products designed to enhance your dining experiences with cheeses, spices, sauces, and more. We also have an exclusive collection of liquors, whiskeys, and bourbons at prices you're sure to love. Stop in to the Butchery by Venue today, located in our Venue at Home storefront at 70th and Pioneers, just 2 doors down from Venue Restaurant and Lounge.
Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Chris Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. Sand Hills Global, new openings in sales, traveling, web design, and more. Career and internship opportunities are available at the global headquarters in Lincoln. Apply today at sandhills.jobs. Got it. Boom.
All right, ready, Raff?
I'm ready. Bring it. It's time for Raff's Good Take. It's time for Raff's Good Take. It's time for Raff's Good Take right now. So much bass in that voice. Amazing.
That boy good. You must be crazy.
He
good. That boy good. You must be crazy.
All right, everybody. Today's Raff's Good Take goes out to David from Renew. David from Renew, baby.
Oh, Dave.
Raff's Good Take.
Money.
I'm giving it to you because always smiling, always happy, always spreading the good word, coming by Cedars and dropping a hundy out the window as on a drive-by, just always doing good things. So, Dave, we appreciate you, and you are Raff's Good Take.
You know, you meet people, you meet some good people in your life, and you meet a few who you are glad you can add to your life. And David is definitely one of those dudes, man. I mean, just a solid guy. Dave, we appreciate you, man. Appreciate your support. More importantly, just support. We appreciate your support for people around you, the community.
Yep.
You know, you actually invest back in your community, care about people. So big shout out to Dave from Renew. Otto,
the man.
I like pronouncing his last name too. Say it right.
Frioff.
David Frioff. The 82 Attitude Adjustment today is sponsored by Integrated Life Choices. ILC is hiring direct support professionals all over the state of Nebraska, full-time, part-time, days, evenings, and weekends, help ensure a meaningful life for the people you support and helping to achieve their hopes and dreams. And one of the very high-ups executives there is Rebecca Maritsky and Matt Maritsky. It's their 24th wedding anniversary today, so a big shout-out to them. I seen Beck in the gym this morning. Congrats to you guys. Appreciate you and the whole team at IL Integrated Life Choice for your support. But again, a big shout out to Maritsky's on their 24th wedding anniversary that is on today. The 80 Attitude Adjustment today, folks, deals with family. Families are all different. Sometimes you get along with them, sometimes you don't. But the ones you do, because I understand family dynamics are different. But this past week, my sister was up from Tallahassee, Florida, along with her son, my nephew, Deshaun Davis. He's stationed in Japan. He is a major in the military and is an architect as well. He's been overseas for 8 years. And so it was great to see him. Last time I seen him, of course, at my father's funeral. So they were here getting some of her stuff out of my parents' house that she wanted to get out. And it was good to be around family, man. We got back from Colorado on Tuesday, but hung out with them Tuesday night of the 4th a little bit. And we had dinner at my place on Thursday. It was cool to see my sister, my oldest living sibling. Emily is 61, looked like she's about 41. So this looks great. I was so good to see family and just to laugh. So if you get with family and laugh, maybe it's friends you consider family. Everybody, family dynamic is different, but as much as you can, get with family and friends and just laugh. No agendas, no schedules, just laugh. We laughed a lot today. Obviously, the second hour is a lot of serious things. There was definitely nothing to laugh about that. Hopefully that gets resolved, but that's not our issue. That's theirs, but hopefully it gets resolved there. But folks, we laughed a lot today, man. It's a good Monday.
You betcha.
Good Monday.
Always good. Always good.
Absolutely.
All right, everybody. It's been another great Monday. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Have a great day. This is The Drive.